Let's take a quick look at Axie Infinity. This is the daily chart for Axie Infinity, and the date that I have is 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 23rd. Axie has definitely been one of the top performers this year. If you were lucky enough to get into Axie at the beginning of the year when Axie was trading at less than $1, you are sitting pretty happy right now because in a matter of 10 months, Axie spiked all the way up to about 160. Retrade or actually consolidate. Right now, Axie is trading at about 125. But Axie is definitely not done yet. Based on what I see, how the chart is setting up, Axie is setting up for another major spike up in price. And the next run up could potentially take Axie to my target price of 220. Let's take a look at Axie on this 4-hour chart. When Axie retraced, dropped all the way down to about 47, found bottom, bounced back up, and then traded sideways for a while, broke out, spiked up to about 160, and then retraced, dropped down to about 115. This point is higher than this prior low. Bounce up to about 145, then retrace. So this high here is lower than this prior high. So what we have here is a higher low and a lower high, and that seems to continue. So what Axie is doing here is forming what we call is a bull pendant. The price is trading very close to the apex. A breakout to the upside would technically take Axie to about 220. Let's look at Axie on this daily chart. The chart is forming out beautifully. The 10 days moving average crossed over the 50 days and is leading the 50 days, and after that we saw this major spike up in price, and the 10-day continue in this upward direction, and so far Axie has been able to ride this 10 days moving average. The Bollinger Band is forming out very nicely. As you can see, the band was expanded, and when Axie started this consolidation, it contracted. Lots of momentum is being built, the width of the band get extremely tight. Then there was this big breakout, and you see the price almost ran up vertically. Then the Bollinger Band get way overstretched. Then Axie retraced, consolidate. The Bollinger Band contracted more, and now as you can see, the width of the band is extremely tight. The tighter is the width of the band, the more momentum is being built up. The minute Axie break out, it could potentially cause the price to spike up in this sort of like a vertical run up, very similar to what we've seen here. That it took Axie only 4 days to run from about $70 to 160, almost vertical run up. Why? Because of all the momentum that was being built up on this Bollinger Band. And we are seeing that it is building up right now. A bull pendant pattern appearing during an uptrend tends to indicate a continuation pattern. So all of this is pointing to a very high probability that Axie will break out. And the first resistance level it would test is right at around 140. And then the all-time high at around 156. And then 180, 198. And eventually reach my target price of 220. That is assuming Bitcoin continues to stabilize and trend higher. On the flip side, if Bitcoin were to retrace, then that would definitely impact the price of Axie. Axie would likely follow and retrace. The first support level would be at this prior low, 116. Breakdown, we are looking at 103. And then 94, where it would also be testing the support of this 50 days moving average. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.